The dragon everyone feared was dead suddenly landed in the middle of the battlefield carrying a rider made entirely of fire. The war stopped. Thousands of soldiers froze. The sky darkened, and every man, woman, and child watching knew one thing. Dragons had returned. For 20 years, the kingdoms of Eldoria and Varkar had been locked in a brutal war. Entire villages had burned. Generations had died. Now, both armies stood face to face on the plains of Blackstone, preparing for the final battle that would decide the fate of the continent. King Aldric of Eldoria raised his sword. Today, we end this war. Thousands cheered. Then the ground began to shake. At first, everyone thought it was thunder, but the shaking grew stronger and stronger until a deafening roar split the sky. A roar that hadn't been heard for centuries. A dragon's roar. A massive shadow passed over the battlefield. Soldiers looked up. Their faces turned pale. A colossal black dragon emerged from the clouds. Its wings blotted out the sun. Its scales glowed like burning coal. And upon its back sat a warrior engulfed in living flames. The dragon landed between both armies. The impact shattered the earth. Horses panicked. Men fled. No one dare move. The rider slowly stepped down. His eyes burned like molten gold. His voice echoed across the battlefield. I am Kale, last dragon rider of Ashfall. The name sent fear through every commander. Ashfall, the lost kingdom, destroyed 30 years ago, wiped from history. Everyone believed its people were dead, but one had survived. Kale pointed toward King Aldric. You murder my people. The king laughed. Ashfall fell during the Great Dragon Purge. No. Kale's flames intensified. You destroyed it because you feared our power. The battlefield fell silent. Ancient rumors suddenly felt real. The dragon riders had once protected the world, but when kings grew hungry for power, they betrayed them. They slaughtered dragons, burned their cities, and erased their history. Only Kale escaped. For 30 years, he hid in the volcanic wastelands beyond the known world. Training, waiting, preparing for revenge. Today had finally arrived. Before Kale could attack, the earth exploded. A massive crack tore across the battlefield. Screams erupted. Entire sections of land collapsed. Then something enormous emerged. A creature larger than any castle. A titan made of molten rock and living lava. Its eyes glowed like miniature suns. The lava titan, a monster imprisoned beneath the continent thousands of years ago. The ancient war had weakened its prison. Now it was free. The titan unleashed a roar that shattered mountains. Both armies panicked. Thousands ran, but there was nowhere to hide. The titan raised a burning fist and obliterated an entire battalion. In seconds, Kale looked at the terrified soldiers, the same people he had come to destroy. Then he looked at the titan. If it wasn't stopped, everyone would die. Even his revenge would mean nothing. For a moment, Kale faced a choice. Hatred or salvation. He climbed onto his dragon. Fly. The dragon launched into the sky. Higher, higher, straight toward the titan. The beast unleashed rivers of lava. Kale flew through them, his body blazing brighter than ever before. The dragon crashed into the titan's chest. The impact shook the world. Kale leapt from the dragon's back. His flaming sword pierced the titan's heart. A blinding explosion consumed the battlefield. For several seconds, there was only light. When the light faded, the lava titan was gone. The battlefield was silent. The war was over, but so was Kale. Only the dragon remained. It stood atop a mountain overlooking the kingdoms, then spread its wings and disappeared into the clouds, never to be seen again. Legend says that when the world faces destruction once more, the last dragon rider of Ashfall will return.